Further education colleges are often at the heart of communities in the UK, attracting large numbers of young people from diverse backgrounds. Now, a new government scheme is realising the key role they can play in isolating and challenging the minority who promote extremism. The UK Skills Secretary John Denham was at Newham College in East London this week to launch the Learning Together to be Safe scheme, which offers advice to teachers on raising awareness, promoting respect and managing risks.
We are encouraging all our education institutions, schools, colleges and universities to be places that promote our shared values of proper debate, proper democracy, proper discussion and resist violence extremism. And the work we're doing in colleges fits with the work that we're doing in universities and schools. It is really important that colleges are places where young people and old people feel that difficult ideas can be discussed, but which resist people who want to propagate violent illegal ideas within colleges or to exploit colleges as ways to propagate a very one-sided and uneven view of the world.
The new guidelines aim to make staff and students more aware of threats, prevent harmful behaviour and support vulnerable individuals. But helping colleges understand the positive contribution they can make to empowering young people will also play a big part.
The toolkit gives guidance to principals really in two ways. One is how you create a positive environment in a college where people can talk about the issues that really concern them, but in a way that has respect for other people's views. And secondly, it gives guidance to principals on how to deal with situations that may look worrying. You've got a student who's accessing material that perhaps you're worried about on a website, or students who are behaving in an intimidatory way towards other students. How do you deal with those issues and how do you resolve them as easily as possible? So it gives guidance there as well.
The report was created in consultation with a range of colleges and organisations from different faith backgrounds. The guidance focuses on attempts by organisations linked to Al-Qaeda to influence and recruit college learners. But it also applies to activities of the extreme far right, animal rights activists, anti-Semitism and Islamophobia.
This is not about targeting Islamic students, and it's not about targeting those people whose beliefs are from an Islamic heritage background. It is about making sure that we have a safe and secure environment that's well informed, where people can have a debate, a range of views, and that people feel confident about expressing their views, but also feel confident that they can engage in a debate with others who don't necessarily share them. And so it's not about targeting people, it's about creating the right kind of atmosphere, safe atmosphere in colleges to ensure these issues are debated.
Something which Newham College principal thinks staff and students can work together to implement.
I don't think every college will implement the recommendations in the same way. You have to tailor them to your local circumstances. We have a very particular student body here. It's one of the most diverse student bodies in the country, and it's also a very deprived community, so there's a lot of social exclusion, so there are a lot of issues to address. So we wouldn't necessarily slavishly adopt every single recommendation. We'd look at them and tailor them to our own circumstances. I think also importantly, we'll talk to our student body about it. We'll talk to our student union, we'll talk to our course representatives and see what they think and what they recommend, because often they're much closer to the issues than we are.
In April, college principals will be meeting with members of the police, Home Office and various government departments to discuss implementing the next stages of the report.